Welcome back everyone to my IDC 32 run. This is the second Swiss round where I am up against nasuss at the top of his screen, who is playing Water, Darkness, Fire Midrange, or more popularly referred to as Rubber Midrange. And I'm at the bottom of his screen playing my new Light Water Dark Hydro Hurricane deck with Gigazalt. I win the die roll, which is pretty good for me. Now at this point I still don't know what nasuss is playing. I'm thinking he might still be on Turbo Burn, because he has been playing Water, Darkness, Fire, Nature, Deformer Burn last IDC. And he does summon Aquahulcus on turn 3, which should have raised some red flags, because it is unlikely that Turbo Burn is gonna play Aquahulcus. But I don't pick up on these red flags, so I summon Snorkla, for which I immediately get punished, having to sacrifice Ice Vapor and Mistrias from hand. And then the last Mistrias I summon is promptly gonna get removed by Phantom's Dragon's Flame. Now I'm just gonna charge that Laura Giga, so I have more mana for when I cast Energy Stream. I'm still not too worried about this state, because Rob Midrange can only do one thing at a time. He can't really snowball. It's gonna have to summon Bolmitius, but he doesn't seem to have it yet. Now I'm gonna keep this Miraculous Plague in hand, but he's gonna get sniped straight away. So I'm gonna return the favor with a Gigabalza, taking out the Terror Pit. He's gonna summon another Corail, setting me back. And now he is even thinking of going in. He's gonna break into a Gigabalza with Corail, and because he also broke into a Petrova, this will allow me to summon it, boost Chimera, and kill the Aquahulcus and Corail. Now he's gonna summon Aquahulcus and the Ice Vapor he drew off the top, and I'm gonna respond by summoning Palolistis and Snorkla. And now I'm even thinking about going in, because I have Petrova and two 5000 power creatures, but I don't want to give him any kind of trigger that could remove the blockers, which would in turn allow him to threaten lethal instead, so I'm thinking it might be better to hold back for now. Just passes the turn, so it's likely a removal card, or maybe discard. Here I top the Giga Slag, which I'm just gonna summon, and now there is even more merit to going in, because I have an extra blocker. But I'm still a bit reluctant to do so, as I want to remove at least a few cards from his battle zone or mana zone before I do that. And now I summon even more blockers. But the thing is, the lucky Terror Pit is gonna remove the Paleolysis, and then an Apoc can clear all the other 3 blockers, so even with 4 blockers I'm still a bit reluctant, especially since Petrova is not boosting the Guardians. So yeah, I ultimately just passed the turn. He's just gonna summon Bloody Skittle here, and I finally get Gigazald at the top, which I can use to discard his hand, which was a Phantom Dragon's Flame and Cranium Clamp, which were not gonna be very useful anytime soon. Now it's gonna summon Bazagazil, trying to kill the Palolysis, but I'm obviously gonna block with Giga Slug here. Now I'm gonna summon a second Petrova to also boost the Guardians, and it's starting to not look very good for him. Breaking into a shield with Gigazal, which is gonna bring out the Locomotiver, so now he has 5 attackers plus the Bolmitius. That's gonna make 6 attackers against 3 shields and 3 blockers. Now if he gets any kind of removal of the top, I could be in big trouble. It was only a Searing Wave, which cannot remove anything, so now I'm gonna be able to use Miraculous Plague here to remove Bolmitius in the Bloody Skittle. And I think I wanna get rid of the fire mana, or the water mana, since it's the one I can completely remove now by just tapping Giga Balza and Gigazald, essentially getting rid of 4 cards at a time. Now I even go in with Petrova, which breaks into a Locomotiver, so that's where I stop. Gonna play Energy Stream here, which draws into Clamp and Spiral Gate. Can't really do much with those yet. And yeah, I forget about the Ice Vapor again. And now he gets a Terror Pit out of shields, which gets rid of the Gigazald, really slowing me down a bit here. But next turn I can go in for the remaining shields, attacking with Giga Balza first, and then with Petrova last. And even if he summons a Bloody Skittle, I have a Spiral Gate to get rid of it. So I think I'm in a pretty good position. He's still thinking about his move, and he just gives up, realizing there's no way to stop a double Petrova attack. This opening hand doesn't look too bad. I do have the Ice Vapor and the Paleolysis. Probably not gonna summon the Laura Giga. I'm definitely going for Energy Stream first, just to play a bit around Cranium Clamp. Then I can start going for Paleolysis into Ice Vapor. He's gonna snipe one of the Paleolysis, but that's alright because I have 2 more. Now it's gonna go for Cranium Clamp, so I'm gonna get rid of Hydro Hurricane and Plague, as I want to keep the other Paleolysis to boost the Ice Vapor even further. So now if he wants to get rid of Ice Vapor, he would have to use a Terror Pit. And just like that, Ice Vapor gets rid of 3 cards. I'm gonna charge this Miraculous Snare because I don't want to hold on to multi-bricks. This time I'm gonna charge the Terror Pit because Miraculous Snare is cheaper and I can play it alongside another card worthy to summon Volmitius. Now this is just gonna get rid of my field with a Searing Wave. Gonna summon the first Mistrias here, which fortunately for me doesn't have a way to answer it. Now I can summon Petrova to boost its power. He will summon Galek here, which is gonna snipe the Miraculous Plague out of my hand, but at least I'm gonna be able to draw a card off of Mistrias. Gigabalza is gonna snipe an Energy Stream there. It's gonna just spam the field with more creatures, but this will just cause a snowball. Here I could go for Gigabalza and Gigaslug or Mistrias. I don't think I'm gonna be going for Ice Vapor at this point in the game. So I'm just gonna summon a second Mistrias and a Gigaslug just to be able to snowball a bit quicker to victory. This will allow me to reach Hydro Hurricane a bit quicker, though I do have only 9 cards in the deck. I should at least see another Hydro Hurricane. If not, I can always just go in. At this point I'm thinking I need to mount some defense as well, because he has 6 attackers on the field, while I have 5 shields, and if none of those shields are a shield trigger, he would be able to finish me off. So I'm just gonna bounce the Corail with a Spiral Gate and discard it with Gigabalza, and then even summon a Gigaslug. And now I could even think about breaking some shields, but at the risk of breaking into a Locomotiver. In this position, even if he has a removal for Gigaslug, he won't be able to finish me off this turn. At this point I don't think I wanna draw more cards, or maybe I do, because chances are even if I don't draw into Hydro Hurricane, which I do, so this means I can ensure my victory. I can make my victory a lot more certain now with this Hydro Hurricane in hand, which allows me to bounce 4 cards from his field and 4 from his mana zone. 3 cards from his field, my bad. So I'm probably just gonna give him the most expensive cards. I'm not sure why I'm thinking of giving him Bloody Skitter when Ice Vapor is just a lot less useful now. So yeah, now I can just go in, break the remaining shields. He does get a Locomotiver, so I was right to not go in last turn. So I'm just going for the remaining shields and finish him off with Petrova. And yeah, that was the second Swiss round from IDC 32. Until next time, see ya.